With my gun, got that wet. She let me fuck up in the car. Now my seats is wet. I'm off the drink, wet. Don't smell like a wet. She said she wanna smoke real weed. Bitch, you should've said that. She said that she got a P. I'm like, bitch, you should've said that. She said she been said that. I said I ain't heard that. I was smoking loudest. I'm always red. You be smoking on that shit. That shit that give you a head. No. Who come here? You come here. Who come here?
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. We back with another episode of Scoop and Score in this bitty bit where the biggest stories meet the biggest moments. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Joey Joe. You feel me? Hey, but let's get to it though. Y'all want to help out the channel though? No, in the real way. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me, bro. And also like the video, man. If y'all rock with me, go ahead and like the videos. But mainly, I need y'all to subscribe because that'll really help the channel out. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't be afraid to leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down for the criticism. I'm always down for the love. I love the love. Y'all dig what I'm saying? But no, we got some topics I want to tap into. We're going to go ahead and get into it. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, I do want to start off with the weekend, though, because I've been excited to talk about this, man. I want to talk about these UFC fight cards. Y'all dig what I'm saying? We got my dog. We got my twin. You know what I'm saying? The Nigerian nightmare. You feel what I'm saying? Coming to y'all with it. You dig? But no, I'm excited on this one, man. It's him against Dricus Duplicus. It seems like this dog Dricus is trying to get all the African kings out of there, huh? We gonna see if he gonna fuck around be fighting what's his name? Francis Ngannou next. I'm telling y'all. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, every fight on this fight card, I don't know this whole fight card. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I do not know this whole fight card. But where is it at? I know Alberto. I don't know Austin. Let me see. RJ. Alvin. So yeah, I'll stick to what I know. I'll start here with Tommy McClellan and Alberto Montes. Now, to me, it's very interesting that they got Alberto so much lower than Tommy. I mean, Tommy is hot, but I'm like, Alberto only has one loss. So the fact that they got him, like, him losing, I'm kind of surprised. I'm really very surprised. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess when the fighter's hot, they gonna always rock with that fighter that's hot. I don't really have anything other than that. Like, I don't know. I don't have nothing for them. I don't even have a bet on this. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't bet on them too. The only fight that I would bet on this weekend would be the Kamaru Usman Dricus fight, truthfully. But I do like that this is two. Well, according to last weekend did have some very good fights. I don't mean to speak in the past, but it had some very good fights. You know what I'm saying? So to follow up with another at least main event, we got to give them some credit. You feel me? Tabitha and Fatima. I was about to say Fatima should do her bad. Fatima can wrestle and she can strike. That bitch throws, bro. She throws like she a dude. I ain't even showing y'all the screen, but she throws like she a dude for real. Like, she don't play no games when it comes to you feel me? Letting them paws go. No cap. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She has no fear in her heart when it comes to that. Hold on though. I think she was messing up. Okay, yeah, back to it. Chief Keef was acting up, bro. He had me going. He had me going stupid on that. So what's your name? Feel me? But where we at? We gonna get to that too. But Fatima, like I said, she throws like a dog. She kind of reminds me of the female Dustin Poirier, bro. Cause I'm talking about mentality wise. Like, y'all know when you in there with Dustin Poirier, he's a dog. Like, you know you go get a grinded out fight. Like, he ain't, how do we put this? He ain't no chump. Dustin Poirier, he can give off anything you want him to give off, but he don't off chump in no way, shape, or form. And if you say he do, you straight up lying. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. If you say he giving off anything other than chump, Dustin Poirier's a dog, and I think he deserves that respect. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like she's the female Dustin Poirier, so I understand why they got her with them odds like that. I'm not gonna lie. I could see that the whole way through. Now, Chase Hooper and fucking Mitch Ramirez, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know too much about Mitch Ramirez, but I do know about Chase Hooper, and Chase Hooper is a dog. He will bang. He will stand up and bang, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, cousin. Don't be annoying. He will stand up and bang. That's what I do know about Chase Hooper. He's a dog in that realm. He's a dog in that realm. Like I said, don't know too much about Ramirez. They're both sitting on some losses. They both lost their last fight. Like I said, bro, 6-1. He'd get up in there with you. Like I said, I don't know too much about Ramirez. I would guess he's not even a better grappler. He got better takedown accuracy though, so I can see that. Now, this is where the shit gets interesting because they got Jared Cannonier losing to Christian Leroy Duncan, which is interesting. And the only reason I say this is because the odds are fucking crazy. I'm not mad that they got him losing. I'm just saying those odds for Jared Cannonier is crazy because that nigga can fight. We got to remember, bro was just up there fighting with the champs and shit not too long ago. Let me see. I want to go into his... Yeah, he beat MVP. He should have beat MVP. Should have beat Rodriguez. Barlow, he should have beat, but he lost. Yeah, this nigga just went on a little too beat Marvin Vittori. See what I'm saying? Split decision. Like, bro was up there boxing niggas. Vittori was at the height. Not at the height, but Vittori was still fighting nice at this time. Even if you don't like Vittori, you gotta respect Strickland. Even if you don't respect Strickland, you gotta respect fucking Adesanya. Even if you don't respect Adesanya, you gotta respect Brunson. Like, bro. And he took a fight with Kevin Gastelum. I don't know what happened here, why it's not showing this here. But, come on, bro. We're not going to act like that boy Jared Cannonier can't fight. So, I'm not saying that he's not going to lose. But I'm saying, like, those odds are low-key disrespectful to him. And I hope he understands that. Because that don't make no sense if you ask me. Because, like I said, bro can fight. He's a very decent UFC fighter. I ain't trying to look at his toes. But, you feel me? That nigga looked like he belonged with the apes. Nigga be training with the apes. What y'all talking about? Training with the apes. Out here. You know what I'm saying? Monster. Now, this is where we make that money on. Y'all know who I'm betting on. The Nigerian Nightmare. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. The Nigerian Nightmare for sure, bro. Look, though. All I'm saying is, Dricus Duplessis has beaten Adesanya already, bro. And made Adesanya cry. Now, Kamaru Usman is my dog. Don't get it twisted. But, Kamaru, we not going to act like Dricus Duplessis ain't a dog, and we not going to act like your knees ain't where they at. That's all I'm saying, bro. Your knees is not in a good realm to really be fighting with no crazy wrestler, bro. And that's all I'm saying. Look, nah, like I said, that's my twin, so I'm rocking with him the whole way through. I was thinking about shaving the beard off, you feel me, but let me chill. But no, for real though, I think I'm low-key scared for Kamaru. He did win his last fight against what was his name? Jeremy Buckley? Whatever bro's name is. Last name, Joaquin Buckley. He won his last fight against him. So, I really don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm going to still put my money on Kamaru Usman because I would like to see Kamaru Usman win. I really would like to see Kamaru Usman win. But Dricus Duplessis is a fucking dog, and he's younger than Kamaru. Kamaru's older. His knees are, you feel what I'm saying? They not what they used to be. Now, that boy can still wrestle now. But he was wrestling against someone who's not as good as wrestler as Dricus Duplessis, and that's Joaquin Buckley. So, like I said, that was a very good fight for him to come back on and get his groove back. But we don't, like I said, he's also coming off a win, and Dricus is coming off a loss. What could be motivating for Dricus, and it could be, you get what I'm saying? That loss could be motivating for Dricus, or it could kill Dricus. Same for Kamaru Usman. That win could be good for him, or it could demotivate him. Like I said, I would want to see him win, though. That's who I got for the fight, and that's who I'm rocking with this weekend. But, you know how you got your, like say your favorite team is like the motherfucking Bengals or something, right? And you gotta play fucking, I don't even know, bro. That's a bad comparison. Say you the Seahawks and you gotta play who, the Niners. Both of them got their full team. As a fan, you really want your team to win, but you know in your heart that the Niners could really take that bitch with ease if your team don't come out to play. That's how I feel with this nigga Kamaru Usman right now and Dricus Duplessis. Like, I know Dricus Duplessis should probably take this, like the odds maker got them taking it, but I want Kamaru Usman to win. You dig what I'm saying? So, shit, man, we gonna see what's going on with that. I just had to touch on that real quick, but we got to move on over, man, to the. This damn near been the story. It ain't been too much for the media to talk about, So this story damn near been all across the media, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all the story I'm talking about, and it got to do with this nigga Stephon Diggs. I fact this nigga Stephon Diggs has been in the media, period, nonstop. Like I don't know what's up with bro, but Stephon Diggs is going through, as everybody know. Let me pull it up before I get to talking, because I don't want to get to stuttering over myself and shit. We gonna talk about this too, chat. We gonna talk about that, chat, but I don't want to get to stuttering over myself and shit. Let me messages. Don't scream at me, chat. I'm sorry, chat. But no, not this. Not this. Not that. We gonna talk about my uncle too. Okay. Maybe it's here. Where is it at? We'll just pull it up, bro. Why can I never find that when I need it, chat? I swear, I'll be having this shit ready, bro. I'll just send it to myself. So I'll be like, all right, this if I send it to myself, I'll be able to pull it up instantly. All right, but let's pull it up, bro. Wow. Y'all know what it is, bro. This been the story of the week for every single headline, so I might as well touch on this shit too. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga Stephon. Come on, Stephon. What are you wearing, bro? Come on, bro. You know damn well out of everything you got in your closet, all the money you got, you could have for sure put something else on, bro. Like, were you trying to be the fucking... Like, were you trying to make a headline with this? Like, because this don't make no sense, brother. This don't make no sense. I'm not gonna lie. However, let me go ahead and touch on y'all, because he's been... Not touch on y'all, pause. But let me go ahead and get y'all up on game on what's been going on. So, basically, this light-skinned dude right here in the picture, Christopher Blake Griffiths, filed a lawsuit against Stephon Diggs, which Stephon Diggs has been denied. These are all alleged. And so everything I'm about to say is alleged. So basically, a civil lawsuit was filed. And basically, it stated in 2023 that Stephon Diggs invited him to come spend some time together with him. Basically, gave him a little piece of candy. So instead of him having that pink on the boat, and they gave him a little piece of candy, right? I guess it caused Christopher, this dude, this light-skinned dude in the photo, I guess that caused him to go unconscious. Like, because basically the drug was laced. Like, so the piece of candy he gave him was laced. Now, I'm going to finish reading to y'all, then I'm going to give y'all my outlook. Actually, I'm not going to stop. And then caused him to lose consciousness, which led to him being sexually assaulted by Stephon Diggs while he was incapacitated. Right? So, he was incapacitated due to eating that piece of candy. However, this was a civil suit as well. He also claimed that Stephon Diggs' brother, which we all know Trayvon Diggs, which is the Cowboys cornerback. Trayvon, I think he got traded though, didn't he? Did Trayvon Diggs get traded? I don't think he did, but he might have. No, yeah. Dallas Cowboys. So he's still with the Cowboys. Okay, bad. I don't know why I thought he got traded. So his brother, Trayvon Diggs, this is the one that y'all normally know. Buddy right here led the league in picks one year. However, it wasn't this brother. It was Derez Brown, who was actually found guilty of grand theft tied to the attack, because when they allegedly drugged him, they also robbed him of a Rolex. And this is all allegedly. So no, this is not allegedly. That Derez Brown was found guilty to a felony of grand theft tied to the attack and received probation in July 2026. So he was just found guilty in July of 2026. I don't have the exact day, but it was literally last month. Or last year. No. In July 2026. It was this month. I'm tweaking. So what the fuck am I talking about? Griffiths and Derez officially settled the lawsuit, right? $10 million lawsuit in the terms of a settlement. However, no one knows what that settlement was. No one knows what that settlement was at all. So that's what's a little fishy to me too, that they're not telling us that. However, we gonna keep on moving. But allegedly, what he took from him was he had $100,000 worth of jewelry taken from him, or belongings, we should say. Allegedly, he had $100,000 worth of belongings taken from him, which included a Rolex watch. It includes cash and some more jewelry that he was taking, a phone, and some other belongings that was personal. We don't care about none of that. However, this is where his brother, who pled guilty to the Grand Theft Auto, Derez Diggs, that's his name. You can look him up. Derez Diggs, later, who was tied to that robbery. That's the assault that Christopher, the light-skinned guy in this photo, is saying that this happened at. So something has to be true if Stephon's... gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, y'all. Y'all can tell I'm ready to light this whole shit up. I ain't gonna lie. But he's basically saying Stephon Diggs orchestrated his brother and a couple other of his friends to go and rob him. So to basically make those advances to rob him. However, now the recent updates comes out that Christopher Griffith, has reported over 100 pages worth of text messages and Instagram direct messages and evidence. So bro came ready. Bro was locked and loaded with that evidence when the time arrived. So bro came. Hey, he was smart with it. And Diggs has publicly called many of the claims being circulated online misleading and continues to deny the wrongdoing that allegedly he's saying he orchestrated. The case is ongoing. There's no one has been found guilty yet, other than Diggs' brother Derez Brown, which I'm gonna look him up myself too. However, I got to start off from the top of this because Stephon Diggs' baby mama, aka y'all know her as Cardi B. You feel what I'm saying? She also commented on this, and bro, kinda ate her up too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it seemed like he's so confident and he got so much material that this shit can't be like a lie. Also, we have seen Stephon Diggs on the boat with those females playing around with the drugs, bro. Which make you think, like, and this is, you get what I'm saying? This is all speculation. No one knows. But this makes you think, like, bro, Stephon really would probably lace somebody if he around playing with some pink cocaine. Like, that's the shit Diddy had. Diddy had the pink, whatever, I don't know if it's cocaine. I'm saying cocaine, so I'm being misleading with that. But it was a pink drug that, I forget what they call it. They was naming it in Florida. But it was a pink drug that Stephon Diggs had that he was giving out on a boat with some females, period. So I wouldn't deny that he was playing around with some type of drugs, but we don't know if this is true. This is all alleged. However, let's get back to the top of this. Right? He said that he gave him candy or another item that allegedly was laced with the drug. Bro, you a grown ass man. Why are you eating anything that you think could be laced? Or if you even feel unsafe, because there's a video of him. He's in multiple interviews. Christopher Blake Griffith. He's in multiple interviews speaking on this topic. So my first question to you as a grown man is, if you felt unsafe already, because he claimed in those interviews before that Stephon had already made passes at him. So if you felt that way already, why would you take anything from him at that point? Like, it's at that point where I'm already like my eyebrows is raised at, bro. Like, bro, what you got going, family? Like, get away from me, bro. I don't care if I'm at your crib. You feel me? Like, I don't care if I'm there. So, one, that's where I'm kind of off with Christopher Blake, because it's like, bro, were you like intimidated by them? Maybe you were intimidated. I don't know what the scenario or the surrounding was to really be speaking on it. Y'all feel what I'm saying? This is all my speculation. So then you go and he say he sexually assaulted her while he was incapacitated. I feel like if you wake up, you gonna feel something. Like, I don't know how it is for females, but for a male, if you were sexually assaulted, you gonna feel something, bro. So I think he I don't know why he would be lying with that, and he would have all that evidence submitted. But then Stephon Diggs do stuff like this. He posts, and this could just be him expressing himself, but a purse with the crop top, with your arms folded, with your stomach showing is a lot. Like, I don't care who you is, that's a lot. And I rock with Stephon Diggs, bro. Like, I think, bro, at first, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was just a thing of Stephon Diggs having motion. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because bro got stupid motion. We heard them people, and I hate to bring this, I don't even hate to bring this up, because to me, it seems like bro got motion. When you hear those people talking about, I wouldn't want Stephon Diggs to date my sister, nah, it's not like you trying to date any of the homie sisters anyway. You know what I'm saying? That can bring a whole nother issue that you don't even want in the first place. But you go over there, and they say they don't even want Stephon. That mean they see something too, bro. That's the homies saying that. Like, they see something too. But I'm saying, like I said, he got motion, obviously. But this is a lot, bro. You got homo, I shouldn't even say that. You got gay accusations against you, and you putting off the agenda like you are that. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing wrong with that, but don't try to act like you not that if you are that. And that's all I'm saying. And don't try to downplay this dude right here for saying all this if you really did it, bro. Like, it ain't that at this point in the world, bro. It don't matter at this point. Like, it's all on you, fam. However, let's get back to the point. Now, this is where it gets a little weird for me. His brother has already basically admitted that he was guilty to stealing from bro and attacking bro. So bro is on. So Derez Brown is on probation right now. I mean, Derez Diggs is on probation right now. And that's why I'm confused, because I'm like, how did he get tied into it, get probation, and get basically have to do a settlement, but Stephon Diggs don't? And also, because I'm gonna let y'all hear what Cardi B said too, because this is kind of interesting, because she said something that also like opened my eyes. She said something that also opened my eyes, like basically stating how bro has buttoned this up multiple times. Like basically, like he's buttoned this conversation up multiple times. Like okay, I typed that bad. Like, I guess it was, and I looked it up. He did. It was like a couple months ago. Like he got booming for doing interviews for like 9 months ago, and I was looking at it too. Like, hold on, let me see. Stephon Diggs accusation or accusations. So where is it at? And Cardi B speaks. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let's make sure y'all can hear this. Okay, y'all hear it, cousin. No. See, they're about to try to get me, chat. I'm not even logged into my YouTube. That's why, bro. It's like a 2-minute right here. It's right here. I wonder why I'm not logged into my YouTube. This nigga gonna make me mad. I mean, they weird. What you logging me out for? Like, bro, come on with these ads, fam. Everybody trying to see this. You feel me? Alright.
How y'all got me defending? Y'all got me defending a that I'm beefing with, and I don't like that shit. Like I really hate that. But I'm not liking how it's one thing for the internet to give false claims and report false news, but for credible sources and credible people that's supposed to be talking about credible shit, that's supposed to be doing their research to talk about it, I really hate this shit. I don't like how people, everything has been on the internet from the beginning. This light skin came on the internet and told the story 3 different times. The first time was, I asked this for some money, you know, like he was my people, and he came and whispered in my ear, like, oh, you want the money, you got to do this, and that.
Now, who is to say all these 3 times that she talking about, bro, ain't telling the truth? This is what I always say. It's always my story, your story, and the truth. Normally, nobody care about the truth. They care about the most entertaining story, which is normally coming from the liar. However, that was a bar. However, the first start off, Cardi B, you don't know if that man really did that. He probably really came at bro 3 different times. You don't know that. He'd be a stupid motherfucker to do it, but that don't mean he didn't do it. So come on, bro. That's a weak excuse.
Then, when your story wasn't getting picked up how you wanted it to get picked up, you juiced it up and you spiced it up, and now it's, oh yeah, he pulled out, yeah, he was high and he pulled out his meat. You said 2 different stories, and what the crazy shit is that bloggers and people that's supposed to be making their research are not even doing their research to see how this man did the story 2 different sides, said the stories 2 different ways. Then on top of that, the truth, that shit had me going crazy. So imagine when somebody imagine being such a hater, you steal from somebody. You hate the fact that they didn't forgive you because you stole from them. You didn't like that though. Everybody around your circle knew that you stole. So what you did, you went and you put the worst allegations, worst allegation on a man. I never seen another man want to be involved so much have those allegations with another man. Not only that, I never seen.
Now that's weird that she basically trying to say bro fruity for calling her man fruity. Like, make that make sense. She trying to say she's never seen another man want basically forgiveness from another man so bad in their life. Like alluding like bro's fruity. Come on, Cardi.
But I'm them. I never seen another man want to be involved so much have those allegations with another man. Not only that, I never seen a man be obsessed with another man like that. Cause I got bitches and I got obsessed, be obsessed. But a whole man that got kids obsessed with another man is crazy. And on top of that, pocket watching another man is crazy. Pocket watching career, pocket watching
Well, now let's break this down. If I'm Stephon Diggs, I personally do not want Cardi B to speak. Period. Cardi B, stay out of it. Period. Right? But I guess she was like he mentioned her a couple times, like how she was there, basically. You know what I'm saying? But again, bro has 100. Allegedly, he has 100 text messages and direct messages on Instagram from Stephon Diggs. Whether it was the threats, whether it was those advances towards him. But again, we don't know if Stephon is innocent, so we gotta play it by ear. I mean, Stephon is guilty, so we gotta play it by ear. However, to get to her points though, the last point was just stupid. Basically, she's saying why, or yeah, she said she never wanted to understand why a man already touched on that. Then she said, why would you steal from somebody, basically, or yeah, why are you looking for forgiveness from somebody you stole from? Well, if this nigga owed him money, no, like, stealing is stealing. Don't get it wrong, but you owed him money. So if you owed him money and then he just so happened to take that shit from you, that ain't necessarily stealing in my book, bro. You owed this nigga money. So, oh, she mentioned pocket watching. I'm a fucking pocket watch somebody that I lent money to if they ain't paying me my shit back, but they acting out. Like, and what I mean by acting out is, I mean they out there doing shit. And we all have had this happen. Don't act new now, y'all. We all have had somebody go and we lent them some paper and they owe us some paper and they bullshitting us on giving it back, but they out there doing something. So I don't understand where her motion is with that. Like her saying some crazy on why are you pocket watching? Everybody is gonna pocket watch at that point. We heard Cam Newton, and this is on some sidebar. We heard Cam Newton say he basically go in a strip club to throw more money to other dudes. Is that not pocket watching? Please tell me that. Is that not pocket watching? Come on, bro. Come on. That's just, you just talking crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it's just better to stay out of things. It's just better to stay out of things. But like I said, being a celebrity, it probably get very irritating that you can't voice your frustrations ever, because there's always gonna be something back. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it's always gonna be something back. But I don't think she made one valid point that whole statement, other than he switched up the story. But we can't just look at it as switching up the story when sometimes switching up the story ain't switching up the story. It's just I ain't told you the whole story. You dig what I'm saying? Big difference there. Big difference there if I ain't told you the whole story. So, I don't know. We're going to still have to play this one by ear. But the image Stephon be putting off is crazy. Because what bro is saying and what Stephon be doing, be making it look like he is like that. And another thing that bro said, if you watch any of his interviews, was just because somebody got a lot of women, like they be with a lot of women, don't mean they can't be that. And that's also very true. So like I said, bro, I can't wait to see how this thing play out. But let's get to the field side of these things. You feel what I'm saying? My dog Stephon Diggs also That's why I said Stephon Diggs been the weekly topic. That boy, I tell you what, that boy know how to go viral. That boy know how to trend, whether if it's for the right thing or not. So basically, y'all can read it. Stephon Diggs stated that he was basically no number 2 receiver in the league. And we're going to go down each team because there's no way that he's saying this and it's true. But I got to go look at it for myself because I don't know how true this is, because I felt like last year for the Patriots, he was the number 1 receiver. But I know, what's his name? Keyshawn Booty? It might be. Is it Keyshawn Booty? They got a receiver, bro, that is nice than a mother lover, but he wasn't. I don't think he really did that good. But I swear, bro, just made very important plays to where you notice that he was a playmaker if you watch the games. You get what I'm saying? Like the stat sheet didn't tell all the like basically how good he was playing. It didn't tell his percentage of the game. Put it like that. His grade percentage. But yeah, this is what he's saying. My dog Def claiming, he says, name your number 2 receiver right now, and is he better than me? Diggs is one of the best weapons. He said, free agent wide receiver Diggs says he is the best wide receiver 2 in the NFL, and that no one is better than him. Now, this is why I say that Stephon Diggs knows how to go viral, because the fact that he even said that, one is kind of maturity. Because he's making everyone understand, like especially young folks, he's making them see like being a number 2 receiver, you can still eat just as much. You can still eat. It's nothing wrong with being a number 2. Now he's older in his career when he's saying this. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all why that's important. But let me finish this point. He's making looking like being the second best option now is going to become a thing. It's going to become a thing to where you want to look like, it don't matter if you look just as good. Being a 2 is just as good as 1. That's what I feel like he's going to end up kind of making this, which is why I said, boy, know how to go viral. But it's also showing his maturity, because a lot of people used to say Stephon Diggs, or a lot of people say Stephon Diggs is a locker room diva. We heard it in Minnesota. We heard it in and we ain't heard it, but this is the, we have heard it. Let me not cap, but this is the narrative that they put on Stephon Diggs, that he's the locker room diva. So the narrative they put on him. So this is showing that he's like, this is kind of shifting a lot of narratives about him, just the fact that he put this out there. Like I said, so, and it's gonna make a lot of young people and just a lot of people look at the game slightly different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all understand how important wide receiver 2s are, but now they're going to be on the realm of being as good as the 1. Like, they're going to want to focus on being as good as the 1. And he's challenging wide receiver 2s to step up. So now they can get more targets. Now they can, you get what I'm saying? But let's hear him out. Let's hear him out right now.
Put it this way. This is what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking to myself. Maybe I'm wrong for this, right? Presumably, every team got 32 teams, right? Everybody got a 1. Let's just say everybody got a 1. Opportunities aside, people might say it might be like what, 7? That's like real 1.
Right.
7.
In my opinion, I could compete with anybody, but take those as your 1s, right?
Right.
You can't name a number 2 better than me. There's not a number 2 on a team. Like, let's presumably give people the credit to just say, okay, you want to take the number 1 spot away. Name your number 2.
He said, let's presumably give people the credit that they're taking number 1 off of him. He ain't say that there is a number 1 over him, presumably, meaning it ain't the truth, meaning it ain't that. Don't play around with it. He said it ain't a for sure thing. Come on.
Real 1.
Right.
In my opinion, I could compete with anybody, but take those as your 1s, right?
Right.
You can't name a number 2 better than me. There's not a number 2 on a team. Like, let's presumably give people the credit to just say, okay, you want to take the number 1 spot away. Name your number 2 receiver right now.
Right.
And tell me how much he makes. And my last question is he better than me?
Talk about it.
No, I outside looking in, I think definitely you got it, right?
Now, why bro over there stuttering, making him sound like he capping, talking about I think you got it right. Come on, coach.
The thing is that it's weird situation to where like you ain't really got a chance to prove that you could be the one. In a sense, it's in the last two situations.
The damage has already been done. It's like, who's left to kind of deal with it or pick up the pieces? It's just me. Here I am. Still picking them up, though.
Staying consistent.
Yeah, I'm not going to change. Because I know the real. Like, I brought myself here, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunate at times, but I'm blessed. I'm going to be exactly where I'm supposed to be. I just know that, like, you know what I'm saying? People put
Talk
you
about
in
it,
situations
Steph.
or you put yourself in situations. I always look at the reflection more than I look at the surrounding, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful to be where I'm at, but here I am picking up the pieces. And
That boy nice. That boy nice. But let's get back to the main point. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Bro said he was the best number 2 in the league. Bro said it. I didn't say it. Bro said it. Don't get mad at me. Because I'm going through every single... Bro, we can just look at the teams, bro. Roster. He's for sure better than the 2 on the Bills. I don't even know a 2 on the Bills. Whoa, hold on. Joey talking way too quick. Is DJ Moore now the number 1 option? He might be the number 1 option now. And Khalil Shakir might be the number 2. So I wouldn't say Khalil Shakir is better than him yet. Not yet. Not yet. Let's see. Dallas Cowboys, he's for sure not the best 2. He wrong right there. He's not better than George Pickens. Boy fried himself. Dolphins, he's better than that weak ass roster. Hold on. Is he better than Odelski's? Is he better than Odelski's? No, but no, in a real way, Calvin Austin is nice. Let's talk about it. Calvin Austin is really nice. But who would be their 1? Ooh, Malik Neighbors is their 1. What am I talking about? I need to pick him up on my fantasy again. Boy, was going stupid to it on me. Oh my, Darnell Mooney. It might be Jalen Hyatt. Not yet. Ain't nobody on that team better than him just yet. Philly, he for sure not better than. Oh, they got AJ Brown who's not there no more. They got Elijah Moore who's good, but they got Devontae Smith. He's probably the new one. Yeah, they probably don't have a 2 that's better than Buddy. Bro, how can we even speak on some of these teams because they're so bad? Like, how do we even know when these teams are so fucking bad? Like, the Jets are bad, bro. He's not better. Hold on. He's not better than J-Mo. I don't care. If y'all think he better, don't make me put on my Lions jersey, chat. Come on, bro. He's not better than J-Mo. The Commanders, who they got? They got Scary Terry, and they got who? They got Scary Terry. Who else they got? That's it. Scary Terry for real. Jacoby Jones is pretty good. Van Jefferson is pretty good, but not yet. They don't have a. Not yet. Not yet. Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, I think he might be. He might be a top tier 2. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He might actually be a top tier 2. Oh no. I'm high. Cause Rashad Bateman is their 1. Zay Flowers is their 2. And they got Jacoby Lane, who we ain't gonna say that yet, but no, he's not better than Zay Flowers. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. He's not better than Zay Flowers. Period. Zay Flowers was a Pro Bowler last year. I don't care how he got in. You can't say he's better. Stop. Hold on. These niggas got where my dog at? Roman Duze. Yep. Khalif Raymond. I'm mad they got Khalif. Ben Johnson like Khalif Raymond. I don't know why. I ain't even looking at this shitty team. This is the shit team. Shit bowl because they in my team division. Shout out the Lions. But no, they don't have a 2 that's better either. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Stephon Diggs might not be far off. T. Higgins shits on Stephon Diggs by a landslide. I don't even got to look at this team. T. Higgins shits on it. T. Higgins to me is the best 2 in the league. Argue with your mama. He's the best 2 in the league. I don't care what nobody said. J-Mo, y'all know me, bro. I'm lying stand to the day I die. What the fuck y'all talking about? He's not better than J-Mo. The Cleveland Browns, who do they got a receiver at the Browns? Isaiah, nope. I don't even got to look at it. Green Bay Packers, nope. Ooh, nope. I was gonna say, nope. Y'all know what's crazy for real? That, oh my God. Minnesota, no. Pittsburgh, maybe. Pittsburgh, because we can't say DK. Michael Pittman's a 1, though. Michael Pittman probably just became the 1 receiver. DK probably just became the 2. So that's way closer. DK might be better than Stephon Diggs, bro. I might have to give it to him. I think DK's better. Ah, fuck. That's a tough one. That's actually a good take. Who would be a better 2 receiver, DK or Stephon? It might be. I might be talking on my ass, bro, Steph. See, I don't know. I might rock with DK. But it's just he gets a lot of stupid ass penalties. We know this, bro. And that's the thing about DK Metcalf, bro. If his mental was better, bro would be a dog. I think he'll be even better off the strength. Okay, hold on, bro. Now, chat. I said I thought DK was a good one. Is he better than Jordan Addison? Yeah. Now, they had a down year last year, so let's not just talk on last year. Is Stephon Diggs a better 2 than Jordan Addison? I need to know. We can't say Tank Dell in this anymore, which sucks. I miss my dog, David Montgomery, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell's. Jaden. See, I was going to say Tank Dell's better, but not yet. Not yet. Falcons. Who the Falcons got? Yeah, y'all. I'm telling y'all. No. I'm not about to look through all these. The Rams, no. The Niners, no. The Seahawks, maybe. The Chargers, no. The Vegas, no. Chiefs, no. Broncos, actually, no. The Titans, nope. Maybe. Maybe because Calvin got in trouble. Maybe. Jags, I don't remember who's the coach receivers, y'all. Josh Downs, nope. Bro, I went to school with him, bro. The fact that, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's all about who you know, fam. It's all about who you know. But, I mean, I'm not going to be completely against Stephon Stance. I mean, he's really probably a top 5 2 in the league. I'll give him that. Top 5, roughly top 6 2 in the league. But he's speaking out his ass when he's saying he's the best 2 in the league. When you got T. Higgins, you got, let me see, George Pickens, and these are just for sure 2s. I'm not even going disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? You got T. Higgins, you got which is Bengals, you got George Pickens, let me think. You got Puka and Devontae. Stop it. Oh my gosh. What am I thinking? Puka and Devontae. Oh no, Devontae went to the Raiders? He went to the Raiders, didn't he? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'm high. Yeah, no, he didn't. Like I said, Puka and Devontae. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. They don't got no receivers. Yeah, bro. I'm not about to keep doing this. Yeah, I'm not about to keep doing this. Yeah, he might be a top 5, top 6, though. No cap. But I want to move it on over. Or move it on up. You feel me? But no. In a real way, though, shout out Stephon Diggs, bro. I hope bro able to get past that little bump he running into. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get over to the NCAA, man. Y'all seen what was in the DMs, bro. Y'all seen what was in the DMs, bro. Bow. Let's talk about it. We gonna pause it, bro. So, college player Western Kentucky defensive lineman. Let me respect him. Victory Vaka has had a disciplinary dismissal from Western Kentucky due to going to his mom's funeral. So it has been a lot of backlash reporting this. I mean, we're going around with this story. You get what I'm saying? So what happened was Victoria Vaka had went away for a little bit due to his mom passing away. And during that time of him passing away, he states that it wasn't enough communication. However, the coaches basically dismissed him by I can't even say the word. Dismissed him disciplinary. Disciplinary dismissed him. Damn! Due to failure to report. However, that was interesting because he notified them that he was going to a funeral. And also the fact that you even dismiss a kid in this situation is weird to me. But let's keep going. This kid only has one season of eligibility left. He played for a couple other schools, Northern Arizona being one of them. The rest of them don't matter. I know he went to like BYU though, but Northern Arizona. We gonna keep saying it. Northern Arizona. Don't make me go put on the helmet. He ended up playing there, but it was just very weird that they released him. So a lot of people are calling for the NCAA to do something, because due to the NCAA rule that if you get disciplinary like dismissal, basically a failure to report, you can't transfer to another school. So this means this is his last year to play, and he will not be able to transfer to another school to play his last year of football. And now that 5-year rule is now kicked off, he might not be able to play college football again, which a lot of people are thinking is very unfair. However, I think that they should grant him the eligibility to transfer, although it might be very hard for him to get on the field if he's transferring this late. But I think they should still grant him the eligibility to transfer, because I think personally, if he goes back to Western Kentucky, they're still not going to give him a fair shake due to this being so much like this. One, if they wanted to release him that bad, that means they had a plan for where his scholarship money was going to go. Also, if they wanted to release him that bad, that means if he does get forcefully put back into that program by the NCAA stating that he can play and that he's going to get basically signed back, like, because this dismissal was wrong, then those coaches probably aren't going to play him. So I think they should give him, the NCAA should find a way to allow him to transfer. They should, like, basically pass this. Also, due to his mom passing away, how can you be mad at a kid for going home and telling y'all that he's going home? Like, if for my people that don't know, right, you have a spring practice and then basically you got a camp, which is right before the season. It's a month right before the season. Spring camp normally is around, like, I want to say April, May. I don't know. One of those months, April or May. It depends on where you go to school, I guess. I guess in April is when his mom passed away. You get what I'm saying? And now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Spring practice, I feel like, is just as important as camp, because spring practice, you get to earn your positions, really. Like, you really get to earn your positions. Camp is when you get them took. You get what I'm saying? So you can still earn them, but that's when you lose them for just messing up, because it's in game time. But spring practice, they get to see what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you show who you are as a football player in every round. You know what I'm saying? Then you go to camp, which is normally right before the season, a month before the season, and then you go play. However, they released bro damn near right after the spring ball, like right beforehand, which is weird. So I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you can do for this. But they're stating that he was basically gone for a long time. I'm gonna click into this so I can break it down a little bit. But there's just so many different, like, things that I find messed up about this. You know what I'm saying? Because truthfully, if you think about it, a kid can just up and leave for a band, for a milli. Like, fuck a band, for a milli. Like, a kid can just up and leave for $1 million if he want to. Hey, if Lane Kiff called me today, hey bro, look, I know you at Georgia. I know they only giving you $600,000. Fucking come over here to LSU and we'll give you $2 million, bro, to start. Nigga, promise to start. Cook up. You get what I'm saying? And most time that kid hearing $2 million, he ain't reading that contract. You dig what I'm saying? So kids can leave for money, but kids can't get kicked off of programs. But kids is getting kicked off of programs for going to funerals. I don't understand it.
Later losing your college football scholarship and eligibility to play, well, that's unfortunately what happened to Western Kentucky defensive lineman Victory Vaka. So according to CBS Sports, Vaka had transferred from Texas Southern and was preparing for what he expected to be his final college football season, but on April 2nd, his mother unexpectedly passed away and he immediately flew home to California to be with his family. According to Vaka, he stayed in contact with the program while he was home. In fact, 9 days before his mother's funeral on May 9th, he says an assistant strength coach sent him a summer workout plan and told him that the expectation was that he'd return to campus in June. So Vaka said he believed he had the rest of May to grieve and
Nah, Buddy is gone if the funeral was May 9th and he left in April. That's a month. So that's very huge when we're talking about football, especially spring, because spring is when they install the basics. They install, you get what I'm saying? Just in case if people leave, they don't give you the whole kit. You know what I'm saying? So, really, and some teams will give you the whole kit while I'm over here talking dumb. Some teams really will give you the whole kit. So let me not get stupid, but if you're going for, that puts it a little bit together. She passed on April 2nd and you left. Now, we don't know exactly when he departed to go back home. But May is if your strength coach has to send you the workout, because during spring is when you work out too. I think you can only practice like 2 days. I'm not sure if they changed it or something like that, or full pads for 2 days. One or the other, bro. I really don't remember. However, he was gone for a month. He sent them the workout, and he basically told him this is where the coach messed up. He told him long as he reports by June, he's fine. And this is what's coming from this video. So that's very big when you're talking about football. You talk about a program, and if he's on full scholarship, that's like there's such a sticky subject for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because you completely understand the coach. Okay, I got this kid on scholarship who's gone for basically all of spring ball, and he just transferred in. How much can I install in this kid's head for him to be able to play? Now, that's you doubting that kid's learning ability and how fast he picks stuff up. But you're also a coach. You know how much someone's brain, because you didn't coach a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? But again, you haven't coached this kid.
Be with his family and lay his mother to rest. But then, on May 26th, his position coach suddenly reached out and asked where he was at. Just 1 day later, on May 27th, Vaka and his agent were informed that Western Kentucky was moving on from him and canceling his scholarship. The situation became even more complicated after he was classified as a failure to report, a designation that carries massive consequences. Instead of simply losing his spot on the roster, NCAA rules prevented him from using a transfer exception that normally allows athletes whose aid is canceled to enter the transfer portal. His appeal for relief was also denied, leaving him 1 semester away from graduating with no clear path to play his final year of college football, despite multiple programs reportedly interested in signing him. This is just a heartbreaking situation no matter what.
Now, I was watching Coach JB, because you know what I'm saying. I'll be tapping in with the sports analysts and some people tapping in on this, and they basically stated how this is foul because one, it's hard to find a DN in JUCO. You know what I'm saying? And I had some homies that was recruiting JUCO, and I could talk to them, and they'd probably vouch. Like, it's hard to get certain positions on your team at JUCO. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't even know, bro. Like, this junk. Let me make sure I ain't, because I don't want to disrespect, you know what I'm saying, because RIP to his mom, but it's tough. Like I said, all the NCAA can do, it really, because I still don't think he's going to be able to get to it. Me personally, I don't think he's going to be able to get to a new team, to be able to learn something this fast. Because even if they do pass it, it's going to give him like a month or 2 to get in there and get something shaken. So, I mean, camp, he would have to go stupid. But who's to say that he can't do that? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that bro can't go in that motherfucker and take somebody's spot that fast? Like, we don't know. But this sticky, bro. This kind of weird. I don't really like. I can understand it, but like I said, man, just because it's a passing in his family, I feel like you could have waited. If you was gonna cut him, you could have waited, and you could have at least even found another reason. You could have camouflaged it better than just cutting him after his mom, or even cutting him before the deadline. That's another thing. You cut him while he told you what was going on, and then you also gave the kid a deadline and cut him before that. Now, how much sense do you think that makes? You could have been right if you camouflaged it, but instead you wanted to rush the process and ended up making 2 things look terrible on you and your program. Think about where this puts your program at and what people think about you as a coach. Because you pull in the scholars. So what do people think about you as a coach? That's also your name, image, and likeness, coach. So I don't know, man. That's a sticky situation to get into when it comes to big homie. But y'all, this gonna be a quick one because we ain't had too much to talk about. But good news, great news, great news, good news. You understand what I'm saying? My uncle, and y'all know I talked to him. My uncle Brian, he say he could be making his decision after the summer league is over on the 19th. Now, I don't know what would make him want to wait until the 19th. Maybe he's watching all the new young talent. Maybe he's going to hoop. He can see what some of these young talented players can bring to the team. I don't know what's making Uncle Brown wait until the 19th, but I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I think Bo should go to the Golden State Warriors. And I didn't even, and they said that Draymond gave him a pitch. They said that, who else? Tyrese Halliburton just tweeted at him. Who is it? They asked LaMelo if he gave him a pitch. You feel what I'm saying? And you know that LaMelo gonna play it cool, but Tyrese Halliburton, tomorrow it's time, King James. You feel me? They know what Uncle Brown doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is goodbye letter. You feel me? To the Lakers family and organization. Y'all can go ahead and. LeBron is one of the greatest athletes in history. We will always be thankful for his 8 years with the Lakers, including the title he led us to in 2020 under the toughest imaginable circumstances and the countless records he broke in purple and gold. We wish him all the best for the future, both on the court and off. He will always be cherished a part of the Lakers family. And Bron said, "No, thank you. Truly an honor to wear the purple and gold while trying to continue greatness and legacies that came before me. Hope I made a few proud during my stint." That's Uncle Bron! Come on! Y'all better understand what's going on. That's up. Yeah. But no, like I said, I like I first said, I think Uncle Brown going to Golden State. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to State. But like I said, I wouldn't be mad if he went to the Sixers. Well, if Joel Embiid can play, I wouldn't be mad he went to the Sixers. But I think Cleveland would be good for him. I think Cleveland or Miami, to be truthful. And this is all why I say that, because Golden State is honestly the smartest, I think the smartest decision he can make when it comes to picking his team. Why? Because you got your son right there in LA. You got a house in LA and your family's living in LA. So you can go train your son still, both of them. You practice a couple hours away, so you'll be able to go home if you really want to. You don't have to, but you really want to. If your family want to come up a couple hours, they can and live with you. You know what I'm saying? Or come visit you. It's nothing. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I think the Golden State makes the most sense. And you're playing with nothing but vets. You got Draymond, you got Steph Curry, and you can add some more talent because you're on the vet men. However, if you go to Miami, you got Bam, you got Giannis. Now, on Golden State, they can say you're ring chasing, but they gonna most definitely say you're ring chasing on Miami. However, for Golden State, he has no built-in excuse. For Miami, he has built-in excuses because, one, they gave him his first championships. What are they talking about? Two, he can retire in Miami and still be just as much as a GOAT in Miami as he can in Cleveland. Now, he's from Cleveland. It's more sentimental to him, yes, but he brought 2 chips to Miami as well. Let's not forget. Then, he's playing with Bam and Giannis, and people are going to say he's ring chasers, but like I say, he got those built-in excuses. It don't matter. He can potentially get a statue in Miami just as quick as Cleveland. Now, hear me out. If he goes to Cleveland, it might be a more tough path than those other 2 teams, but he has a full built-out team in Cleveland, unlike in Miami. Even unlike in Golden State, they got a team, but they're not fully built. Cleveland's probably the most full-built team as of now. Most definitely if you add him. He's from Cleveland. Brought Cleveland their first ring. And he also has a house in Cleveland. So, if he goes there, they can say whatever they want to say, but that they have nothing to say to him. And that's why I agree with Charles Barkley. You have nothing to say to him if he goes there. However, so what if he wants 5 rings? What's wrong with ring chasing at 40? Most niggas not playing at 40 plus. No one's playing 40 plus for real, starting and doing what he's doing at 40 plus. So what's wrong with him taking a slight back seat and ring chasing a little bit? That's what everyone does when they get older. You try to go out with your ring, at least that's the last thing you can really give to basketball. Because your body can't give too much more to it. So I don't, and like I said, I ain't played in the league, so I wouldn't exactly know. But I'm saying, in that aspect, I don't get why people would say. I feel like the older you get, the more that ring chasing shit don't matter as much. But I get what certain people saying, because the ring chasing shit won't matter as much. But then that's also devaluing people with rings. So I can understand them on that too. But this also what got me confident. Steve Kerr said we got him to a fan when they were driving past him. Let me see. I seen a little video. Steve Kerr talk about some, oh, we got him. I seen a little video on that jump. It was crazy. Where is it at, bro? Let me see if I can find it. Steve Kerr video on LeBron. This shit is, and if LeBron goes there, this is gonna potentially make the GOAT Steve Kerr a GOAT coach. He already a Hall of Fame coach, but he might be GOAT coach. Now it's gonna be hard because Philly Jack got Kobe, Michael, Steve himself, but Steve got Steph, LeBron, Draymond, and Clay. Now I understand Kobe and Michael is shitting on both of them. Don't get me wrong, but that's 4 of them. With all them rings, he gon'. You talk about Tom Brady with 9, Steve Kerr gonna have 15. Stop playing with me. But look, this is the little video of Steve Kerr saying, "Hey, got him. We got him, boys."
Good. Hey, we need to get LeBron, man.
But we need LeBron.
LeBron.
Oh, we got him.
Okay, that's good. And go.
Put that on Twitter.
Okay, I got you.
He said, "Oh, we got," and that's just good. That's just good. But that laugh that the girls was doing in the back was so fake. They talk about like, man, cut it out. I think it's not that funny. You over there extra giggly like this nigga gonna get out and give you something. This nigga don't got Steph Curry jerseys in the back of his whip. Like, what you expected? Oh yeah, here goes Steph jersey. Get your ass out of here, girl. But no. That's cool for Steve Kerr, though, on the real side, to be reacting with the fans like that. But what happened if he telling the truth, bro? I mean, everybody kind of suspecting it. I was suspecting it early. It would have just been fun to see him play with one of those. Like, even seeing him in a Golden State jersey is going to look weird. Like, that's going to be like his Shaq Celtics. You feel what I'm saying? No disrespect to Shaq, but, like, that's going to be like his Shaq Celtics. So, that's going to be fun to see. But, yeah, man, I ain't got too much more for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for going ahead and tuning in, y'all. I can't wait. I'm about to get back on the betting, too. I really, really want y'all to know I'm about to get back on this betting, bro. Because the homie didn't put a little battery in my back, and now I got to get it on and popping because I was losing for a minute. I had got off that joint. But it's another episode of Scoop and Score, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Like I always say, man, please do me that solid and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you do hit the subscribe button, it's going to help me out. I'm just trying to get to monetization, and that's 1,000 followers. And 1,000 subscribers, and that's all I need. So please do me that solid, man. Go ahead and hit 1,000 subscribers. That's going to be the goal. I'm going to start putting the goal up on the screen so we can go ahead and reach that, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Peace and much.